Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking every single brand new refresh card from worst to best here in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. I am only ranking the NBA players in this drop. There's not really a good WNBA card in this drop, so we're just ranking the NBA players. We're going to go from worst to best and talk about all of these cards. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So, start off with the worst card in this drop. I think it's the Sam Merrill. He's just like, there's not a single absolutely atrocious card in this drop, but 6'4" point guard, 75 driving dunk. His shot is on very quick, but his SIGs aren't particularly good. His defense isn't particularly good. He's not a big slasher. Just overall doesn't look like a particularly great card. Jordan Farmar, relatively similar here. Maybe a little more defense, a little bit more slashing than 85 driving dunk. 6'2" with a 6'3" wingspan. He is even smaller, but his shot is definitely better, and he's got Kemba escape. Low key, this card might even be a spot or two higher on this list. In fact, I say that, I'm going to move him up one more spot. We're going to put Quentin Post before Jordan Farmar. So Sam Merrill, Quentin Post, Jordan Farmar, because this post card, he's kind of slow. He's not a great finisher, nor is he an elite defender. Very good shooter, but overall, I just don't think that's enough to really make him that great. After Jordan Farmar is going to be Trey Burke, who's a very similar style of card as Farmar is. Definitely a little better defensively, but also only 6 foot, so he's even smaller. Shots really good, though. Levine dribble style, Curry escapes. Solid movement on him. Giannis Dragback as well. He's just too small to be elite, realistically, but I think he and Farmar are actually very similar cards. Neither of them are great, though. Next up is going to be Corey Kispert, who's, what, 6 foot, 6'2". Great shooter. Not an amazing defender or slasher, though. Low-key, is this too high? This is too high. I take it back. We move Corey Kispert down 2 more spots. I'm pivoting. Sam Merrill, Quentin Post, Corey Kispert, Jordan Farmar, Trey Burke, in that order from the bottom. Next up is going to be this Jordan Walsh card, who's actually really nice. 6'6" with a 7'2" wingspan, elite defender, and a really good shooter, too. Really good off card. If he could play shooting guard, he'd be great. The thing about him, though, is basic SIGs. Release on very quick. He's only 6'6" at small forward. I think those are things that hold him back. That being said, I still think he's a great 3-and-D, and I think his shot's really good, too. So I don't really mind him on this list above some of those other short, undersized shot creators like Farmar and Burke. Next up is this Nerlens Noel card, who 6'11" with 7'4" wingspan, great speed, great defense, great finishing, but only an 81 3-ball and a jumper that just is not very good, in addition to basic SIGs. Even with the shot being on very quick, it's not going to be all that good of a shot. I think he's a bit limited. Not bad, but just not amazing either, is a fair description of Nerlens Noel. Next up is going to be Nikola Topic, the pink diamond point guard. Shots definitely a little bit on the slower end, but a nice well-rounded card who's solid defensively, good finisher, good speed, good shooting, pretty well-rounded badges as well, and his shot, while on the little bit slower side, is okay. Pro dribble style, Paul George escape is nice. Harden dragback's not too bad. I'm not saying he's the best, but I think he's a super solid budget PG at 6'6". Next up, this card was done dirty by 2K. Zion Williamson. The fact that 2K did not change his jumper is wild to me. Also didn't change his SIGs. His animations aren't all that good. His shot's not that good. As a 6'6" small forward with 6'10" wingspan. I know his stats and badges are insane, but his shot kind of sucks, and he's an undersized small forward without SIGs. I cannot put him any higher than this on this list. I do not think he's that good at all. As much as that is lame to say about a 100 overall, I just kind of think the card sucks. Unfortunately, 2K should have made him so much better. Next up is Jaden Ivey, 6'4" with a 6'8" wingspan, 97 speed, 93-90 dunk, and defensively he's good too. Release on very quick should be solid. Now the SIGs on him aren't great besides Kyrie dragback, but 6'4", great slashing point guard who holds his own defensively and is a good shooter with a good jumper is enough where I think he's fair to put up a little bit on this list. And then next up is the final pink diamond, which is Oso Ighodaro. Really like this card besides his jumper, but his shot isn't amazing, and I will say this is a very, very low. Wait, no, I'm wrong. He's actually 1 spot above this. I didn't see the arrow because I was writing this list down, and then I realized that I had put this card 1 spot lower than I meant to. So he's actually the next one up. But 7-footer with a 6'11" wingspan, elite speed, elite finishing, and really good defense is not bad, but his shot's not amazing. He does have Kemba escape, which is super glitchy, as well as the Curry slide. If you badge this card out, he's really fun as a big man. I think this is the point where the list gets good, but I don't know. I will say he is above Cam Johnson, who is the next card, the card that I forgot. Just not quite good enough defensively for Cam Johnson, nor speed-wise to really be elite. SIGs aren't crazy or anything like that. Pro dragback is good. His release on very quick is nice, and he is a 6'8" 2 guard as well, but I still think realistically he is below Oso. Next up is Dark Matter Con Knipple, who is 6'7" with a 6'6" wingspan, 93 speed, 99.3, 80 dunk, defensively legitimately good, great all-around defender, which I like a lot, really good badges. His shot's really good. He's got Kimba escape still. Now, I will say the drag back, the behind the back aren't crazy. Those are probably some of the things that hold him back a little bit, in addition to just not being all that great of a slasher with an 80 dunk, but I do think he is a pretty solid card. Next up is another very solid dark matter in LaMarcus Aldridge. If you're looking for a big, LA is a great option at the big man spot. 6'11" with 7'5" wingspan, 92 3 ball, 94 interior, 90 block. I wish he was a little faster than 87 speed and agility, but it's certainly not bad. He's got very well-rounded stats and badges, and his shot is always great in my team, not to mention Kevin Durant escape as well, which is obviously great. Really good card. He's definitely one of the better dark matter power forwards, and a very high-level card. The fact that he's like the 8th best card in this drop is indicative of how incredibly deep this drop is, because this card is really, really good, as is Knipple, obviously, who we just talked about. Next up is going to be Francisco Garcia, who at 6'7" at point guard is so nice. I know he's also only got 80 dunk, just like Khan, but versatile, solid defender, 92 speed, 98 3, and then badge-wise, animation-wise, Derek Whitehead base, Iggy Upper is actually really nice. I already released gameplay on this card. He's got pro dribble style, Kobe escape, step behind the back, and Jimmy step back, so like legitimately pretty good SIGs. And again, a 6'7" affordable point guard. He's a really good card, and I think he's one of the best attainable point guards, maybe the best buyable. For his value, he certainly is the best buyable attainable PG in my team. Really, really nice card. Next up is another elite Galaxy Opal in Common Malawatch, who's 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan, 95 standing and 90 driving, elite defender, elite rebounder, 85'3", 87 speed for a 7'2" dude with a 7'7" wingspan. Not bad at all. His shot is really nice. He's great on the interior on both ends of the court. I think this Malawatch card is really, really nice, and I think he does a lot of things at a very high level at the center position. A guy you can definitely run at a very high level, and I think he's probably the new best attainable center in my team. Next up is Jahlil Okafor at the number 5 spot on this list. 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. He's not massive, but he's got great speed, great finishing, great defense, and an 84 3 ball, which is not insane, but a very good jumper. Barnes-based Killian Hayes upper, and Trey escape. This card is really nice. If he had like a 94 3 ball, I think I'd have him a spot or two higher on this list still. But even as is, yes, he's not the tallest power forward, but great wingspan, elite defense and finishing, and an absolute burner of a jumper. He is a great card. Number 4 is going to be Andrew Wiggins. This Wiggins card is phenomenal, man. I'm surprised not more people are talking about him because he is so good. Plays his role really, really well. Also, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, 97 speed, 93 3, 98 dunk, and defensively very well rounded. I love the completeness of this card. Defensive badge has got everything but rebounding badges. Half handles for days, lightning launch, deadeye, limitless set shot, slippery posterizer, and more as a base card. Like, he's really not missing anything important. And then his shot on very quick is money. He's got pro dribble style, Curry escape, LaMelo behind the back, which is not that bad, and Kemba drag back. Overall, he's really good. He's actually a threat off the dribble. He's got great dunk animations. And the other thing that I love about Wiggins is he is a legit lock. Like I'm saying, you can play this card at the 2 and have a legitimately high level secondary, tertiary ball handler who's also an elite level lock. And that's just not something that very many cards in my team will really give you. So a really valuable skill set that Wiggins has that very few other shooting guards in the game have. I don't think there's a single other viable shooting guard that does what Andrew Wiggins does in the court, in all honesty, in terms of being that secondary ball handler at a high level and being an elite level defender. Number 3, another amazing card, Derek Williams. He's 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan at small forward. He's not huge, I know, but he is a very well-rounded card in his own right. 94 speed, 91 3, 95 standing, 98 driving, and defensively very, very good. Again, all the key Hall of Fame badges pretty much. You'd love to get these last 3 on there if you can, but half handles, half lightning launch, good half shooting badges, good half finishing badges, got posterizer and rise up, and then his release is insane. He's got Levine dribble style, Kimba escape, Trey behind the back. This is one of the best shot creators in the game. He also has an elite level jumper, and just overall is one of the best cards in my team on the offensive end of the court. And he's a really good defender too. I'm not saying he's like a primary lock on the defensive end of the court, but he's a very, very solid defensive option. 92 agility, interior and perimeter with a bunch of good hops is great. He is a really good card in his own right. And then obviously you have the top 2 cards on the list. These are 2 of the best cards in the game. Probably not a huge surprise that these guys are top 2. Cooper Flagg and Zach Edey. I got Coop at 2, I got Zach Edey at 1. The reason I only have Coop at 2, his shot's not that insane, but jaw dribble style, Shea escape, Trey behind the back, Jimmy dragback, which is also really good, and unbelievable stats and badges. This is absolutely one of the best cards in the game. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think Cooper Flagg is an absolute monster. And then obviously number 1 is Zach Edey. probably the best center in the game. He's basically Yao Ming. Jimmy Butler escape is awesome. His release is really solid, although it's not crazy fast or anything, but 7'5" with a 7'11" wingspan, 97 speed, 98 3, 99 standing and driving, and defensively insane too. The card is a monster. Both he and Cooper Flag are two of the very best cards in the game. Both came out today. You could really put those two guys in whatever order you want to. They are the two best cards from today's drop, no doubt about it. Insanely stacked drop, though, today. Legitimately, everybody from, like, Oso Ighodaro and up, like, the top, what, 10 cards in this drop are really high-level cards. So it's really nice, the depth of this drop today, the amount of good attainable cards, guys like Maluwatch and Oso, and even Cam Johnson, solid, and obviously Francisco Garcia. A lot of elite cards, top to bottom in today's drop, and I'm a huge fan of that. That's going to do it for today's video, though. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.